all standing tall, stretched across the land. Stone whispers tell tales under desert sand. Echoes of the past in each sturdy block. Timeless protector like an ancient rock. Berlin's tear-stained walls, memories remain. Graffiti voices.
Have you ever wondered about the world's most breathtaking elevated landscapes? From ancient cultures to unique ecosystems, these plateaus hold secrets waiting to be discovered. Number 1. Altiplano, South America. The Altiplano, also known as the Collao, derived from the Quechua and Aymara word culao, meaning place of the Kula, or the Andean Plateau, is the most expansive high-altitude plateau on Earth outside of Tibet. It is situated in west-central South America, spanning the widest section of the north-south oriented Andes mountain range. The majority of the Altiplano is located in Bolivia, with its northern reaches extending into Peru and its southwestern edges into Chile. This vast plateau is home to numerous towns and cities, including El Alto and Oruro in Bolivia, and Juliaca and Puno in Peru. The northeastern part of the Altiplano experiences higher humidity compared to its arid southwestern counterpart, which is characterized by extensive salaries, salt flats. Notably, Lake Titicaca, the largest lake in South America, lies on the border between Bolivia and Peru. Further south in Bolivia, Lake Pupo, once the second largest lake in the country, dried up completely by December 2015 and is now considered defunct, with its restoration remaining uncertain. Historically, the Altiplano was a hub for several pre-Columbian civilizations, including the Chiripa, Tiahuanacu, and the Inca Empire. In the 16th century, the region fell under Spanish rule. Today, the Altiplano's economy revolves around mining, herding llamas and vicuñas, and urban services. The region also draws international tourists, attracted by its unique landscapes and cultural heritage. Number 2. Colorado Plateau, United States. The Colorado Plateau is a desert and physiographic region within the Intermontane Plateaus, roughly centered on the Four Corners area in the southwestern United States. Covering an area of 336,700 km², 130,000 mi², it spans western Colorado, northwestern New Mexico, southern and eastern Utah, northern Arizona, and a small portion of southeastern Nevada. Approximately 90% of the plateau's area is drained by the Colorado River and its major tributaries, the Green River, San Juan River, and Little Colorado River, while the Rio Grande and its tributaries primarily drain the remainder. This region is characterized by high desert terrain interspersed with areas of forests. Its southwestern corner is home to the Grand Canyon, a landmark closely tied to the plateau's geologic history and appearance. Known as Red Rock Country, the Colorado Plateau is renowned for its vibrant, exposed rock formations shaped by dryness and erosion. Features such as domes, hoodoos, fins, reefs, river narrows, natural bridges, and slot canyons further define its striking landscape. The Colorado Plateau hosts the largest number of National Park Service (NPS) units in the U.S., outside of the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. The region is home to 9 national parks, including Grand Canyon, Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Canyonlands, Arches, Black Canyon of the Gunnison, Mesa Verde, Petrified Forest. In addition to these parks, the plateau encompasses 18 national monuments and other protected areas managed by the NPS, United States Forest Service, and Bureau of Land Management. Notable landmarks include the Bears Ears National Monument, Rainbow Bridge National Monument, Dinosaur National Monument, Hovenweep National Monument, Wupatki National Monument, Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument, Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, El Malpais National Monument, Natural Bridges National Monument, Canyons of the Ancients National Monument, Chaco Culture National Historical Park, Colorado National Monument. Number 3. Ethiopian Highlands, Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Highlands, also known as the Abyssinian Highlands, are a rugged and mountainous region in Ethiopia, located in northeast Africa. This highland area is notable for being the largest continuous elevated region on the African continent, with most of its terrain situated above 1,500 meters, 4,900 feet, and peaks rising to elevations of up to 4,550 meters, 14,930 feet. Often referred to as the roof of Africa, Ethiopian highlands stand out for their significant height and extensive coverage, making Ethiopia unique in the region for possessing such a vast elevated surface. The highlands are traversed diagonally by the Great East African Rift System, a major geological feature that stretches from Syria in the north to Mozambique in the south, passing through the East African lakes. The majority of the Ethiopian highlands lie in central and northern Ethiopia, with their northernmost edge extending into Eritrea. Number 4. Mexican Plateau, Mexico. The Central Mexican Plateau, also known as the Mexican Altiplano, Spanish Altiplano Mexicano, is a vast arid to semi-arid plateau that spans much of northern and central Mexico, with an average elevation of 1,825 meters, 5,988 feet above sea level. The plateau extends from the United States border in the north to the Trans-Mexican Volcanic Belt in the south. It is flanked by the Sierra Madre Occidental to the west and the Sierra Madre Oriental to the east. A low mountain range running east to west in the state of Zacatecas divides the plateau into two sections: the northern plateau, Mesa del Norte, and the central plateau, Mesa Central. Despite this division, geographers generally consider these sections as parts of a single plateau. The Mexican plateau is predominantly covered by deserts and xeric shrublands, while the surrounding mountain ranges are cloaked in pine oak forests, creating sky islands on some interior mountain ranges. The Mexican Altiplano is one of 6 distinct physiographic sections of the Basin and Range Province, which is part of the Intermontane Plateaus physiographic division. While the plateau stretches from north to south, its southern arc, running east-west from Jalisco to Veracruz, has historically been and continues to be the population and cultural heart of Mexico. This region hosts the country's largest metropolitan areas, including Guadalajara, León, Querétaro, Morelia, Mexico City, Toluca, Cuernavaca, and Puebla. Number 5. Qinghai Tibetan Plateau, Asia. The Tibetan Plateau, also known as the Qinghai Tibet Plateau or the Qingzang Plateau, is a vast elevated plateau situated at the crossroads of Central, South, and East Asia. Geographically, it lies north of the Himalayas and the Indian subcontinent and south of the Tarim Basin and the Mongolian Plateau. Geopolitically, the plateau spans a wide region covering most of the Tibet Autonomous Region, Qinghai, the western half of Sichuan, southern Gansu provinces in western China, southern Xinjiang, Bhutan, parts of India, including Ladakh, Lahaul and Spiti, in Himachal Pradesh, Gilgit-Baltistan in Pakistan, northwestern Nepal, eastern Tajikistan, and southern Kyrgyzstan. The plateau stretches approximately 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, from north to south, and 2,500 kilometers, 1,600 miles, from east to west, making it the world's highest and largest plateau above sea level. It spans an area of 2,500,000 square kilometers, 970,000 square miles, with an average elevation exceeding 4,500 meters, 14,800 feet. Surrounded by towering mountain ranges, it is home to the world's two highest peaks, Mount Everest and K2, earning it the nickname Roof of the World. The Tibetan Plateau is the source of the headwaters for the drainage basins of many major rivers in the region, including Asia's three longest rivers, the Yellow River, the Yangtze River, and the Mekong River. Its numerous glaciers and other unique geographical features act as a water tower, storing and regulating water flow for surrounding regions. Often called the Third Pole, the Tibetan Plateau contains the largest reserve of fresh water outside the polar regions. The impact of climate change on this plateau is a significant area of scientific study due to its crucial role in the environment and hydrology of Asia. And that wraps up our journey across 5 of the world's biggest and most awe-inspiring plateaus. From their breathtaking landscapes to their fascinating ecosystems, these plateaus remind us of nature's grandeur and the wonders of our planet. Which plateau amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible adventures and discoveries. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.